Imagine a heavenly warrior clashing with the forces of darkness, leading armies in cosmic battles that shape eternity. That's Michael the Archangel. But who is he really, according to the Bible? Hey soldiers, welcome back to the Soldiers of Truth. I'm Mike Pierce, the newest member of this truth-seeking squad. And today we're unleashing the scriptural secrets of Michael from the books of Daniel, Jude, and Revelation. No fluff, just the pure word. If you're geared up for biblical prophecy and spiritual warfare, lock in. This is about to ignite your faith. Let's charge ahead. We first meet Michael in the Old Testament, in the book of Daniel. This prophetic book is full of visions about empires, end times, and heavenly battles. Michael appears 3 times, always as a mighty defender. In Daniel chapter 10, verse 13, an angel messenger tells Daniel he's been delayed in a spiritual showdown with the prince of the Persian kingdom. Think of this as a demonic force influencing earthly powers. But then Michael steps in. Then Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me. Michael's like the heavenly reinforcements, breaking through the opposition. Just a few verses later, in Daniel 10:21, the angel calls him Michael your prince, meaning he's the specific guardian over God's people, Israel. No one else stands with this messenger against those dark forces except Michael. And in Daniel 12:1, we get this intense prophecy. At that time, Michael, the great prince who protects your people, will arise. There will be a time of distress, such as not happened from the beginning of nations until then. But at that time, your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book, will be delivered. Michael's role here? He's the protector in cosmic conflicts, ensuring God's plan unfolds even in the darkest times. It's a glimpse of spiritual warfare happening behind the scenes of history. Now fast forward to the New Testament, in the short but powerful book of Jude. This letter warns against false teachers who arrogantly trash-talk heavenly beings. To make his point, Jude gives us this fascinating story about Michael in verse 9. And even the Archangel Michael, when he was disputing with the devil about the body of Moses, did not himself dare to condemn him for slander, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." Whoa, Michael, this top-tier archangel is arguing with Satan himself over Moses' body? This draws from ancient Jewish traditions, like the Assumption of Moses, but Jude uses it to show humility. Even Michael doesn't trash-talk the devil, he defers to God's authority.
The Lord rebuke you!
It's a lesson in not presuming judgment. That's God's job. Jude contrasts this with the false teachers who heap abuse on celestial beings. Michael's example? Stay humble, even in power. It's a reminder that true strength comes from submission to God.
All glory to you, my God.
Finally, we hit the climax in the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verses 7-9. This is John's wild vision of end times events, and Michael is front and center in a heavenly war. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. He was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil, or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. Here, Michael's the commander of heaven's army, defeating Satan and ejecting him from the heavenly realms. It's symbolic of ultimate victory, salvation through God's power. But it also warns of trouble on earth, as the devil's fury ramps up in the last days. Revelation paints Michael as the enforcer of divine justice, echoing his protective role from Daniel. So, what do we learn about Michael from Daniel, Jude, and Revelation? He's the great prince, the humble warrior, the heavenly general, always fighting for God's people and his kingdom. Whether battling spiritual princes, deferring to the Lord, or casting out the ultimate enemy, Michael points us to God's sovereignty in every conflict. If this fired you up, drop a like, comment your thoughts. Have you ever pondered angels and spiritual warfare? Subscribe for more Bible breakdowns and share this with a friend. Thanks for watching. See you next time.